What do you miss the most from pre-COVID? Collective sanity. Stores being open late. I guess I miss not having a stack of inconveniences that have to be dealt with in order to do public things. It's not that any one inconvenience is too much, but it's just so many little things. I'm currently in first year of college. I hope next year I'll finally have some classes in the actual college instead of my bedroom. Really living. This feels like just existing. I'm stuck with this overwhelming feeling of ennui. Bored with food, bored with TV. Bored with social media, bored with books, confused face, a normal university experience. Where I live, many universities have been mostly virtual since March 2020, so the community and social aspects of university has been almost entirely absent. My grandparents, my optimism for my future. I miss the fact of just being sick without any other kind of concern.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content.
What is the worst U.S. state and why? Wait, it's all Mississippi? This should be, besides Mississippi, which is the worst U.S. state. Wow, Mississippi is getting fucked so hard by this thread it's going to assume they're related. I knew someone who moved out of Utah for Mississippi and they moved back, because Mississippi fucking sucks. At this point Mississippi doesn't even look like a word anymore with how often I've seen it so far. Lol. There's a saying in Alabama, thank God for Mississippi, without it we'd be last. Born and raised in Mississippi. What keeps me here is the low cost of living. I agree that it's the worst though. The best thing about Mississippi is learning to spell it as a kid. I've never seen such an unanimous answer on Reddit. I'm originally from Mississippi. My boss recently asked me for tips on anything to stop and see do since he would be passing through on vacation. I couldn't come up with a single thing. Took me 25 comments to reach a non-Mississippi response. What the hell did this state do?
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content.
Which cheap and mass-produced item is stupendously well-engineered? I really like big products. Lighters, ballpoint pens, razor blades, etc. They're all very robust despite being cheap mass-produced plastic items. Whistle. For a few cents, you can be heard in the middle of nowhere for nearly a mile. Much louder than your voice. Great if you are lost. Toilets. I've been a plumber 20 years and very little has changed, or needed to. Minimal upkeep, cheap and easy repair. Very long life. The brick. Made out of mud and lasts for centuries and the way it can distribute load for large buildings. The lighter. Spontaneously ignite fire basically whenever you want. Ball bearings. Not exactly cheap, but I'm impressed that I can have a ceiling fan run on high for 15 years straight and not have it explode on me. The transistor. Toilets. They use nothing more than gravity to reliably flush. Doesn't use power at all. Road reflectors. Countless lives saved.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content.
What had so much hype about it, but was actually terrible? Floam. It was that early 2000s toy that looked really fun on TV, but then we got it and it fell apart almost instantly. Guess festival. Google. 2020. Remember that meme showing how all the holidays were on weekends? Geraldo Rivera opening Al Capone's safe. Anthem. The flight mechanics and Iron Man-ish badass feeling of huge explosions and gameplay is so damn cool to have just let it rot in a gutter. What a waste, such potential. Kibi. I saw ads and promotions for it constantly for months leading up to its release, and they had some pretty famous celebrities in the shows. Then it disappeared after like a month of its release. New Year's Eve, every year. Coney 2012. That one pizza party specifically in our elementary school. Mini CDs. Come. I feel like hoverboards were seriously misnamed. I expected Back to the Future, not Back to the Hospital with bone fractures. Google Glass got a lot of hype, but then it was gone.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content.
What is an addiction that the world is just okay with? Alcohol. Honestly, it's so ingrained in British culture and the world at large, but it's almost reached a protected status. You're treated like a weirdo if you just don't want to drink. Phone addictions when it's parents instead of kids. Shopping. Celebrities. I've never understood being obsessed with someone who is no different than you. Sugar, caffeine. Overeating. Outage. Being mad about really stupid things. Just for the sake of being mad. Edit. As many have pointed out, I misspelt outrage. Lol. Hopefully this edit calms some of the outrage I've caused with my egregious typo. Sips energy drink, video games, hits, vape, coffee. I think a lot more people are addicted to alcohol than we care to admit. Upside down face, caffeine. Work. I know some people that straight up can't imagine their life where they don't put aside everything for their job as their culture has told them they are only worth something while they are earning money. It can get unhealthy very fast.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content.
What's the biggest scam in life that no one wants to admit? Click here to unsubscribe to this email notification. Normal television, paying to watch ads, data caps, free trial noise. Enter your card details. Fuck at it, this is a joke. I do understand how subscriptions work. The prices of anything baby related, toys, food, clothes, etc. was in a store on Saturday to get a cot mattress and cover. I cried. Online convenience fees. One bear that costs $14 at a ball game and it's just totally basic like Miller Lite. GTFO of here. Claw machines in arcades. That the fashion industry is anything other than planned obsolescence, designed simply to get people to spend money for no reason. That large global companies actually care about you. Ticketmaster. Reddit awards. Buying a star and naming it. A waste of your cash and time. The only organization that can name a star is International Astronomical Union, the subscription-based economy.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content.
What is so ancient only an internet veteran can remember? Signing up for a new email address and the username not already being taken. Glorious times when we used to risk getting viruses just to get cool cursors. All links were underlined. If going on a long car journey, having to print off directions from MapQuest. Counters on web pages. Real Player. Also uninstalling Real Player. Encarta. Not being able to play Flash games until the Flash player had been updated. Playing pool in Yahoo chat rooms. Making AOL away messages in the funky fonts and colors. And those MIDI sound files that played on a loop. And those dress-up dolls. It would take ages to download all of those images. Having to physically carry your computer around to a friend's house if you wanted to play multiplayer. Actually having to switch on the internet. Opening the shortcut, typing password and clicking connect and then waiting for the dubstep music to finish. Telnet to production. Netscape. ICQ.
Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed this content.